I wonder if you, like me, have ever felt that almost primal, um, undeniable urge to just stop, to
Mhm.
do absolutely nothing.
Right.
It's that moment when your energy just tanks, motivation vanishes, and all you crave is this, well, profound pause.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And then almost immediately that little voice pipes up, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. The guilt one.
Exactly. The one whispering about guilt, about wasted time, because, our culture just hammers home that idea of constant activity, worth equals output.
It's such a common experience.
Yeah.
But what if?
Mm.
What if we totally flipped that script?
Flipped it how?
Well, what if this feeling isn't some problem you need to fight?
Yeah.
What if it's actually a powerful signal, like an intuitive nudge?
Okay. A signal of what?
Maybe a sign that you're releasing old energy, maybe
Yeah.
shifting into a new phase, or maybe, just maybe, that doing nothing right then is the absolute most potent thing you could do.
Reframing it from a problem to a powerful signal. That's really interesting. And what's fascinating is how this idea pops up in, well, seemingly really different philosophies.
Right, like miles apart sometimes.
So in this deep dive, we're going to connect the dots, so to speak. We're looking at the wisdom of Abraham Hicks, their whole art of allowing, and pairing it with the deep teachings of Zen Buddhism.
Two very different sources,
Yeah.
but maybe pointing towards a similar truth.
Exactly. Our mission today really is to unpack why. Why intentional stillness, like real rest, and trusting the process, why these things can actually be huge keys to transformation.
Unlocking things, essentially.
Yeah, enabling new inspiration, maybe deeper clarity, even unexpected opportunities to just flow into your life, effortlessly almost.
Like a big promise, but let's get into it. Because for so many of us, the default setting is striving, right?
Totally. Measuring our value by how much we visibly produce.
Right. Yet Abraham Hicks offers this. Well, it feels counterintuitive truth. You don't have to make it happen. You simply have to allow it.
Allow it.
Yeah. So when your energy dips, maybe it's your inner guidance suggesting a kind of realignment.
You
Right.
think of it less like a breakdown and more like a necessary calibration, getting you ready for the next natural surge of activity.
It sounds almost too simple, though, doesn't it? Just allow it. I mean, for many people, the ingrained instinct is to force things, especially when you're facing deadlines or feeling like you're lacking something.
Absolutely.
How did these philosophies tackle that really deep-seated cultural urge to always be doing, even when we're, running on empty?
That's such a crucial point because allowing, in the Abraham Hicks sense, isn't just passive resignation. It's not giving up.
Okay.
It's an active release, releasing resistance. When you're constantly pushing against what is, you're energetically blocking the very things you say you want.
Blocking them yourself.
In a way, yes. And Zen echoes this, with practices of not doing.
Not doing.
Sounds similar.
It is. It's not about achieving a goal through inaction, per se. It's more about getting back in tune with the natural rhythm of life, which includes ebb and flow.
The ups and downs.
Exactly. A Zen monk might simply sit zazen, not to accomplish a specific task in that moment, but to return to this state of, open receptivity.
Okay, so this allowing idea is central. How does Abraham Hicks unpack that more? What do they call this state that encourages flow? And how does it link back to that inner signal you mentioned earlier?
Right. They call it alignment.
Yeah.
Getting into alignment. And this, for them, is where the real leverage for manifestation lies.
Alignment.
Their view is essentially that the universe or source or whatever term you use has already said yes to your desires. It's done.
Already said yes.
Yeah. But if you're too busy pushing, struggling, feeling anxious, worried, you're actually creating resistance. You're blocking that flow.
So the doing nothing urge.
That urge to do nothing can actually be an intuitive nudge. Your inner self saying, hey, let go of the resistance, find your alignment. It's like trying to paddle upstream much harder than just going with the current.
That resistance concept is powerful. And you mentioned Zen. When Zen masters talk about mushin or no mind, that gets misinterpreted sometimes, right?
Very often, yes. People think it means emptying the mind completely, like a total blank.
Which isn't quite it for anyone who's tried meditating.
Exactly. It's less about a blank slate and more about dropping the effort to control everything, letting go of the constant mental chatter and planning. This allows for a natural, spontaneous responsiveness to emerge when needed.
Effortless effort.
That's a good way to put it. How does that resonate with Abraham Hicks' allowing?
Well, I think they resonate profoundly. Both seem to point beyond that frantic striving. For Zen, mushin is about cultivating a mind that isn't clinging so tightly to outcomes or expectations.
Right. Less attachment.
Yeah. allowing for pure, uninhibited action when the time is right, not forced. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, when you stop forcing, stop stirring up the mental waters,
Yeah.
that's when creativity and clarity can naturally bubble up. Think of that muddy water analogy.
Oh, I like that one.
You don't need to actively filter it, right?
Yeah.
If you just stop stirring,
The sediment just settles.
exactly. The sediment settles and the water clears all by itself. So doing nothing in this light isn't laziness at all.
No, it's an act of profound trust.
Trust. Trusting that life keeps moving forward even when you hit pause.
That profound trust really hits home. Because I think for a lot of us, that's the scary part.
Totally. The fear that if we take our foot off the gas pedal, everything will just fall apart, grind to a halt.
Yeah, disaster awaits. But what's the evidence from these different angles that the opposite might actually be true? How do we actively not do, if that makes sense?
In a productive way.
Right. It starts, I think, by truly acknowledging that urge to pause as a valid signal, not some kind of personal failing.
Okay, step one, accept the signal.
Yes. And Abraham Hicks would suggest taking intentional breaks, not just physical rest like collapsing on the couch, but conscious moments of releasing resistance.
How do you do that consciously?
It's about shifting your focus. Moments to genuinely believe that what you desire is already on its way, shifting from lack to expectation.
Okay. And the Zen angle. Well, from a Zen perspective, when you sit in silence, like with Mushin, it's not really about achieving calm or emptying your mind as a goal.
Right, not another task.
Exactly. It's more about dropping the internal argument, the struggle to control everything, and allowing true clarity to emerge from that deep surrender. It's a purposeful letting go of the doing mindset.
Which leads back to something Abraham Hicks says quite bluntly, doesn't it? Something like, chill out, you'll get it anyway.
Huh. Yes, pretty much. Which
Yeah.
sounds almost flippant, but what are they saying is happening energetically when we do stop striving and allow that chilling out?
They're very clear. The universe doesn't respond well to tension or frantic effort.
Okay.
It responds to alignment, your vibrational state.
Yeah.
So when you chill out, you're essentially dropping the resistance that was blocking what you wanted in the first place.
So the getting isn't about the hard work itself.
It's not primarily about the strenuous effort, according to them. It's about your energetic resonance. Are you aligned with what you want? And this brings us right to the transformative power of the pause. These moments of stillness, they're like the gaps between musical notes.
Oh, nice analogy.
Right? Without those spaces, there's no melody, just noise. When you intentionally pause, you create room, space for new inspiration, fresh clarity, new opportunities to just flow in.
And Zen actually has a concept for this too, doesn't it? Ma.
Yes, ma, which beautifully highlights the significance of space, silence, the interval between things. It's truly fascinating how both Zen and Abraham Hicks, coming from such different places, are pointing to the very same truth here.
Which is?
That sometimes letting go isn't about giving up at all. It's about clearing the path for things to arrive.
It's that paradoxical idea again, isn't it? That doing nothing can often be the most significant first step towards everything.
Precisely.
So the next time you feel that really strong, almost irresistible urge to do nothing, instead of automatically fighting it or feeling guilty,
Yeah.
maybe consider just pausing, taking a deep breath, and trusting the process unfolding.
And remember, this isn't about promoting laziness. Not at all. It's about understanding the power of realignment.
Right. Creating that necessary space for genuine transformation to occur.
Those moments of stillness, remember the music analogy. They're like the essential spaces between the notes that actually create the melody.
Or the muddy water.
Yeah.
How it clears beautifully when you just leave it undisturbed.
Exactly.
And to bring in those powerful closing thoughts from our sources, as Abraham Hicks puts it so directly, the universe already said yes.
Trust that. And from the wisdom of Zen, when you let go, the way appears.
So maybe doing nothing isn't the end of productivity after all. Maybe it's actually the first and perhaps most crucial step to everything.
A powerful thought to leave you with.
Definitely. Something to consider. How might you intentionally integrate these kinds of powerful pauses into your own life to allow for your next breakthrough, letting what's meant for you simply unfold?